Okay, we're in the room. Brought the girls. There's Imperial Beach Honey. We're staying quiet because they're asleep. And in a second, we're going to look at that screen. They're going to show me a picture of my brain. And our prayer is that it is smaller, not the brain, the nugget. So be praying with us. The brain is not shrinking. It's doing very well. Okay, you guys stay stoked. Be praying. We just finished our MRI, well, what was that appointment called?
MRI follow-up.
MRI follow-up with Dr. Piccioni at UCSD, and it is not bigger. That's really good. So, it's really good. We got a stable report, and it isn't smaller, which is what we were hoping for, but it is the same, and this was the first time. What were you saying? How were you saying?
This is the first time that our oncologist has encouraged us in a watch and wait path. This doctor came in a little aggressively with just you need to treat. Okay, it might be stable, but it's going to grow, so you need to treat. And after looking at this scan, he relaxed and said, I think continuing to monitor is a very great treatment choice, and so please let's continue to simply monitor, and we'll schedule another MRI, not in 2 months, but in 3 months. Let's do it in 3. So
yeah.
That was a great verdict.
Yeah, and they were encouraging me to follow up with things other than radiation and chemo, which is nice, because that's always, they're like, okay, push the button. Like she said, they were a little bit, well, they were supportive of other things this time, but they also encouraged me to go see some other doctors. He suggested that I continue to work on my anti-seizure medicine with the epileptologist, and he mentioned that you can do more than just one medicine. So since I haven't had real good luck with either of the two we've tried, there may be a combination of that and some others. So that was kind of cool. They wanted me to go see a therapist, and they were concerned about my anxiety level, saying, hey, that does trigger seizures, which we know. Any day that I have more going on, I get quite a few more focal seizures. So I just thought that was cool. They seemed to like want to treat that stuff instead of just like, let's nuke the thing, you know, sorry, things are hard. But they're like, hey, what if we balance this out? Maybe you would have a better quality of life the way things are. So that was really encouraging. I feel encouraged.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Lord answered prayers, and the appointment was peaceful, and the girls did great being there, and we had a very nice intake nurse, and that makes a big difference.
That really did. Yeah, she was cool. Yeah. And I passed my neurological exam part. They like bang on all of your things and check your body to make sure it works so you can push and pull and do all these things. They make you remember words. That part's tricky. So what were you gonna say? I interrupted.
Oh, it's okay. But Sterling thought our intake nurse looked like Grandma Marilyn, so that was great.
She did.
She told me, that lady's pretty. She looks like Grandma Marilyn.
That's nice.
That's
you
right.
have Grandpa. Oh, that's wonderful. I hope he'll say hi to me. I miss Grandpa. Miss you, Grandpa. And I'm excited. Well, first of all, thank you guys for your support. Like, I mean, gosh, the only time we've had that level of social media response is if we have a baby in a car. So thank you guys for praying for me. I got so many encouraging messages and prayers. I really appreciate you guys who actually write a prayer in, because that sometimes gives me words to pray.
That's very encouraging, for Matt when he's starting to get anxious or waiting. Thank you. Yeah, and we're continuing to pray for shrinkage of the tumor. We're continuing the treatment plan that we're on with the medications that we're on, and we're continuing to monitor. And we believe the Lord is going to bring healing, and we're just going to keep asking Him for it until He does, and we know He'll do it in His right timing, because He's doing a lot of really great things in our family in the meantime, and in our hearts, and in growing us in our walks with Him, and in our faith, and in the miraculous signs that we get to see through hands of our community who is just jumping in and being the hands and feet of the Lord to meet our every need. So that's a super privilege to get to walk that path for a while longer, I suppose.
Yeah, I do feel like we're getting better at this. I mean, we're always getting better at this. It's always hard, but we're learning how to live with the new normal of meat. And that one other thing is we did double down on kind of our medicine choices last time. We increased one of the doses, and that's something that we changed between last MRI and this one. Since we'd seen growth, and one of our medicines we'd cut down on a lot of it due to cost. But we decided, you know what, that's important, so we're back on that. So thank you guys.
And you guys have made that possible. Thanks to those of you who donate to our GoFundMe.
Yeah, the GoFundMe
specifically. That is paying for that very expensive medicine. And that could be what the Lord is using to stop the growth. That's what we saw in the past. That's what we saw last summer when we were on this high dose of this medicine. That growth stopped for a while. So we're seeing that again. So thank you to each of you who donates one time or makes a regular donation to our GoFundMe.
And those of you who share it. And again, just being there in this with us. It matters so much. Thank you. Also, just because it's fun, I designed an Imperial Beach Christmas sweater.
There you go.
And you can pick one of those up too, and then you get something fun. Yeah, I can put a link, sure. In which case, subscribe quick because this video is over, and stay stoked. Here's a video you might want to watch somewhere.